The electric vehicle landscape is witnessing a transformation unlike anything seen in automotive history. Manufacturers are abandoning traditional design principles at an unprecedented rate, and these 15 machines stand as proof that the rulebook has been thrown away completely. At number 15, we have the Tromach Uko S. The Tromach Uko S features disproportionately large wheels on a compact body, creating unusual visual proportions. This Estonian electric motorcycle weighs 85 kilograms. The motor produces approximately 5 kilowatts peak power. 17-inch wheels front and rear create the distinctive proportions. A 3 kilowatt-hour battery pack delivers approximately 100 kilometers of range according to manufacturer specifications. Top speed reaches 90 kilometers per hour. The minimalist frame uses exposed tubular construction. Foot pegs mount directly to the swing arm pivot. The small fuel tank-shaped battery cover measures just 30 centimeters long. Tromach prices the Uko S at €6,990. The motorcycle includes smartphone connectivity for ride data. Adjustable suspension allows 100 millimeters of travel. The oversized wheels improve ride quality over rough surfaces. Hydraulic disc brakes use 220 millimeter rotors. The design intentionally exaggerates wheel-to-body proportions, creating a visually striking appearance. At number 14, we have the Ristretto 303 FS. Designed by Colorado-based startup Ristretto, the e-bike is officially named the Ristretto 303 FS Founders Edition, and it's being manufactured in a limited edition run of 500 units. The Ristretto 303 FS motorbike is driven by a powerful mid-drive motor capable of putting out up to 3,500 watts of peak power. It can be set either to street legal mode, in which it boosts the rider's pedaling power up to a not necessarily street-legal speed of 28 miles per hour, 45 kilometers per hour, or race mode, wherein it maxes out at 40 miles per hour, 64 kilometers per hour. The 52-volt 17.5 amp-hour Panasonic lithium-ion battery, mounted in a down tube, offers a range of 35 to 55 miles, 56 to 89 kilometers per charge. The Ristretto 303 FS tips the scales at 84 pounds, 38 kilograms, and has a maximum payload of 325 pounds, 147 kilograms. Some of the 303 FS's other features include an aluminum frame, Shimano 11-speed drivetrain, 26 by 4-inch Terravale Coronado Fat Beak tires, a Bluetooth-connected waterproof LCD display, dual TRP hydraulic disc brakes, dual LED head and tail lights, plus Wotfusi front and rear suspension with adjustable preload, compression, and rebound. Early backers can get one for $3,099 with the campaign, with the retail price estimated at $3,920. The 303 FS combines electric bicycle classification with motorcycle-level performance capabilities. The vintage-inspired design features chrome fenders and retro styling elements. At number 13, we have the Rion CyberX. The Rion CyberX features polygon-shaped frame construction and integrated LED lighting systems. This Chinese-built electric vehicle weighs between 90 and 120 kilograms depending on battery configuration. The angular frame uses welded steel tubing in geometric patterns. RGB LED strips run along frame members with color combinations controlled via smartphone application. The motor produces approximately 5 kilowatts peak power. Top speed reaches 80 kilometers per hour. A 4.8 kilowatt-hour battery provides approximately 70 kilometers of range. The seat uses black vinyl with contrasting stitching. Wheels measure 17 inches with custom covers featuring triangular cutouts. The headlight consists of an LED array forming an X pattern. Retail pricing sits around $3,400 to $4,000 in Asian markets. The CyberX includes Bluetooth speakers integrated into the frame. Handlebars feature RGB backlit controls. The chassis design draws inspiration from science fiction aesthetics, particularly cyberpunk imagery. Suspension travel measures 100 millimeters front and rear. At number 12, we have the Super73 C1X. The C1X is fundamentally different from Super73's previous offerings because it no longer has pedals. This is a street-legal, throttle-only electric motorcycle that requires a motorcycle license, insurance, and registration. Super73 says the production C1X will have a top speed of 75 miles per hour. The C1X's motor is integrated with the swing arm. A swing arm mount design helps Super73 achieve a compact 51-inch wheelbase. The seat height is designed to encourage new riders. The saddle is 31 inches above the pavement. Super73 went to 15-inch disc wheels to keep the C1X low. The C1X is shod with sport-oriented Bridgestone Batlax Scooter SC 2 tires, a 120/70 front and 160/60 rear. Quick charging, get 80% charge in less than an hour. There will be more than one variant of C1X available, so there will be multiple price points, but we are targeting a starting price of under $10,000. The C1X represents Super73's first true motorcycle platform, moving beyond their electric bicycle origins. The design aims for motorcycle performance with dramatically reduced size and weight compared to traditional motorcycles. Multiple variants will be available, including Scrambler and Cafe Racer styling options. The C1X has faced multiple delays, with current expectations pointing to late 2024 or 2025 availability. At number 11, we have the Black Tea Bonfire. German manufacturer Black Tea styled the Bonfire electric scrambler to resemble 1970s dirt bikes. The motorcycle weighs approximately 72 to 78 kilograms. The steel frame uses powder-coated finish in matte colors. A removable 2.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack provides approximately 90 kilometers of range. Top speed hits around 90 to 100 kilometers per hour. 19-inch spoke wheels with knobby tires handle off-road terrain. The seat uses brown leather with diamond stitching. High-mounted exhaust pipe styling houses electronic components. Round LED headlight and analog-style speedometer complete the retro appearance. Black Tea sells the Bonfire for approximately 7,000 to 8,000 euros. The suspension includes adjustable preload on both ends. Disc brakes measure 220 mm front and 180 mm rear. The motorcycle meets European L3E classification requirements. Typical motor output ranges from 3 to 5 kilowatts nominal power with higher peak ratings. At number 10, we have the Nawa Racer. French company Nawa Technologies built the Racer as a hybrid power system demonstration vehicle. The electric Cafe Racer combines a lithium-ion battery with ultracapacitor technology. Total system output reaches 100 kilowatts according to manufacturer projections. The motorcycle weighs 150 kilograms with carbon fiber bodywork. Top speed exceeds 160 kilometers per hour in concept specifications. A 9 kilowatt-hour battery works with ultracapacitors, providing 0.1 kilowatt-hour capacity for acceleration bursts. The hybrid system enables 300 kilometers of range in urban use according to manufacturer claims. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour acceleration takes under 3 seconds. The ultracapacitors charge and discharge in seconds during braking and acceleration. Nawa designed the Racer as a technology showcase rather than production model. The frame uses aerospace-grade aluminum. Öhlins suspension components handle damping duties. Brembo racing brakes provide stopping power. The ultracapacitor technology reduces battery stress during hard acceleration by handling peak power demands. This remains a concept vehicle demonstrating hybrid energy storage systems. At number 9, we have the Onyx RCR. The Onyx RCR replicates 1970s moped styling while delivering modern electric performance. This California-designed machine produces approximately 2 kilowatts continuous power with peak output reaching 5.4 to 7 kilowatts depending on battery configuration. With a top speed around 89 kilometers per hour, 55 miles per hour, the Onyx RCR 72-volt offers an exquisite balance between speed and safety. The 72-volt system uses a 2.9 kilowatt-hour removable battery pack. The Onyx RCR 72-volt has a range of up to 75 miles, 120 kilometers, on a single charge in eco mode with typical ranges of 40 to 50 miles for normal riding. Weighing only 68 kilograms, 150 pounds, and armed with a muscular motor, this bike leaps from 0 to 48 kilometers per hour, 0 to 30 miles per hour, in just 3 seconds under optimal conditions. It's built on a sturdy aluminum frame with an inverted front fork and adjustable dual shocks in the back. The 17-inch wheels are shod in chunky 4-inch fat tires, and braking is handled by hydraulic discs with big 220mm rotors, plus some serious regenerative braking from that mighty motor. With a tag of $4,999, 3,785 pounds, or 4,320 euros, the Onyx RCR 72-volt strikes an enticing balance between cost and capability. The RCR includes both pedals and electric throttle control despite its performance capabilities. The steel frame uses chromoly tubing with vintage-inspired geometry. A bench-style seat accommodates riders. Chrome fenders and tank-shaped battery cover complete the 1970s moped aesthetic. The motor mounts in the rear hub. Within the Onyx RCR 72-volt lies a reliable and efficient chain transmission system, celebrated for its smooth power delivery from the motor to the rear wheel. Onyx manufactures in California with production facilities. The company grew its U.S. manufacturing base and launched multiple models before experiencing challenges and returning to market in late 2024. The latest 80-volt variant increases performance with improved acceleration and slightly higher top speeds while maintaining the classic moped design philosophy. At number 8, we have the E-Raw Essence. The E-Raw Essence takes minimalism to extraordinary levels with a wooden seat plank mounted directly onto an electric motorcycle frame. This French-designed concept machine eliminates traditional bodywork entirely with its exposed frame construction. The seat consists of oak planks measuring several centimeters thick mounted to an aluminum tube frame, handlebars attached to exposed structural elements. The design philosophy centers on reducing components to absolute necessities. Front suspension uses a telescopic fork. Single-disc brakes on each wheel provide stopping power. The E-Raw Essence includes no weather protection of any kind. The wooden seat requires periodic treatment with oil to prevent weather damage. This remains primarily a prototype vehicle demonstrating extreme minimalist design principles. Multiple variants exist at the concept stage without standardized production specifications. At number 7, we have the Sondors Metacycle. Los Angeles-based electric motorcycle maker Sondors just unveiled its first-ever motorcycle, the Metacycle. Sondors says the Metacycle's hub-mounted motor produces 8 kilowatt-hours of nominal power and 14.5 kilowatt-hours of peak power. It gives torque figures of 80 foot-pounds nominal and 200 foot-pounds at peak. Top speed is quoted as 80 miles per hour. With an estimated range of up to 80 miles on a single charge, this electric motorcycle caters to both urban commuting and leisurely rides. The battery is removable and reportedly charges in about 4 hours. The frame uses cast and extruded aluminum with large openings reducing visual mass. Not to mention the claimed specifications for this machine have been sparking conversation and intrigue in the motorcycling world since the bike was announced. $5,000, 300 pounds, 80 miles of range, 80 miles per hour. Photos show a WP USD fork as well as bi-breed disc brakes. The Metacycle launched in January 2021 with significant initial interest. Production versions weighed approximately 136 kilograms rather than the originally claimed 91 kilograms. Real-world range typically measured 40 to 60 miles rather than 80 miles. The hollow frame section, traditionally occupied by fuel tanks, remains empty, creating the distinctive window effect. Sondors made the difficult decision to restructure a portion of our workforce in order to focus on delivering our Sondors e-bikes and Metacycle products to our customers while remaining financially responsible. The minimal saddle measures just 30 centimeters long. The open frame design allows complete visibility of components. At number 6, we have the Vinci DC100. Chinese manufacturer Vinci created the DC100 as a robot on 2 wheels, thanks to over 1,000 computer chips and over 200 advanced sensors. The DC100 is a futuristic high-performance electric motorcycle that combines exceptional performance with intelligent technology, delivering remarkable specifications. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds, top speed of 124 miles per hour, and peak torque of 627 foot-pounds. The 562-pound, 255-kilogram motorcycle also sports 17-inch wheels that are wrapped in Pirelli Diablo Rosso 3 tires and backed up by a Brembo braking system. It offers 222-mile range WLTP and Level 3 DC fast charging support for enhanced riding freedom. The DC100 has more than 1,000 chips and over 200 advanced sensors that track accurate information on the environment, vehicle movement status, road conditions, battery and motor temperature, lean angle, and so on. The motorcycle includes self-balancing capabilities using electric power steering technology. When you are ready to take off and drive mode D is selected, the DC100 instantly activates the ride assist. This means it's able to control and slowly release the speed to a max of 7 kilometers per hour, 4 miles per hour when moving forward in order to enable a smooth and safe start. Hill Start Assist detects incline angles and applies appropriate torque automatically. Hill descent control limits speed to 7 kilometers per hour on downhill sections. According to Vinci, utilizing any fast charger, the motorbike battery may be charged to 85% capacity in just 15 minutes. The aluminum monocoque chassis incorporates a single-sided swing arm. Brembo M 4.304 piston calipers handle braking. Öhlins suspension components provide damping. The DC100 uses a 17.7 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Vinci Motor announced that the DC100 has received DOT approval and officially begins sales in the US market, with deliveries expected to start in November 2025. Pricing starts at $27,500. Smartphone integration provides dashboard functions through the Vinci application. The motorcycle features Bluetooth and NFC unlocking systems. The DC100 has digital key technology, and owners will use their smartphone as a digital instrument cluster by downloading the Vinci app. At number 5, we have the Peugeot E-Concept. Peugeot developed the E-Concept as a mobility research platform featuring a tilting chassis system. This concept motorcycle uses active suspension geometry that adjusts during cornering. The tilting mechanism connects rider and machine through a synchronized framework. Gyroscopic sensors calculate optimal lean angles during turns. The chassis tilts up to 45 degrees while maintaining wheel contact. The exoskeleton frame surrounds the rider with structural tubes. Hydraulic actuators adjust geometry in real time. The three-wheel configuration uses two front wheels with independent suspension. Carbon fiber bodywork reduces mass. The tilting system stabilizes at stops without requiring kickstand deployment. Electronic controls coordinate tilting with throttle and brake inputs. Specific power figures and battery capacity remain unverified in this concept vehicle. Top speed projections suggest approximately 110 km per hour. Urban range estimates reach 100 km. Total vehicle weight measures approximately 180 kilograms. Peugeot has not confirmed production plans for this experimental platform. At number 4, we have the Segway Xyber. The Segway Xyber motor boasts up to 6,000 watts of peak power and 175 Newton-meters of torque in dual battery configuration. With a massive 1,440 watt-hour battery and the ability to add a second, the Xyber delivers up to 112 miles of range. The electric bicycle weighs approximately 52 kilograms. Go from 0 to 20 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds with the Xyber's high-performance motor, built to deliver thrilling acceleration the moment you hit the throttle. Speed off-road use only, 35 miles per hour max, with speed limiter available in app. With 110 millimeters of dual-crown front suspension and a 100 millimeter 5-stage adjustable rear shock, the Xyber is engineered for serious comfort, on or off the road. The futuristic cyberpunk design features angular frame members and integrated lighting. The Xyber's rugged cast aluminum frame supports up to 396.8 pounds. Rugged 20-inch by 5.0-inch tires with flat-resistant inserts are well suited to a variety of surfaces. The 4.3-inch TFT color display provides 1,400 nits of brightness. Airlock keyless system activates electric and mechanical locks via smartphone Bluetooth. 3 riding modes include Eco, Sport, and Race, with 12 power assist levels. While the Xyber is technically an e-bike complete with pedals and a chain, it looks and feels much more like an off-road dirt bike. 4-piston front and dual-piston rear hydraulic brakes deliver stopping power. The X-shaped 1,300 lumen LED headlight remains constantly illuminated. GPS tracking and Apple Find My integration provide anti-theft protection. Segway prices the Xyber starting at $3,299. The angular polygon frame and neon accent lighting create a science fiction aesthetic. This is as close to a motorcycle as any e-bike has ever come. Single battery configuration produces 3,000 watts peak with 120 Newton-meters of torque. IPX7 water-resistant batteries feature smart management system with 6 layers of safety protection. At number 3, we have the BMW CE02. BMW Motorrad says that its new 2024 BMW CE02 is not an e-motorbike nor is an e-scooter. BMW designates the CE02 as an e-parkourer, referencing the parkour sport. There are 2 slots for removable, air-cooled lithium-ion batteries, each 48 volts with a capacity of 1.96 kilowatt-hours. Maximum power, 15 horsepower. Rated power, 8 horsepower. Torque, 40.6 pound-feet. The low-output CE02 uses a single battery and has an estimated range of 28 miles, 45 kilometers, charging from 20% to 80% state of charge in 85 minutes. The high-output version has an estimated range of 55 miles, 89 kilometers, and charges from 20% to 80% in 168 minutes, dropping to 102 minutes with the 1.5 kilowatt charger. The CE02 has a double-loop tubular steel frame, telescopic 1.46-inch diameter front forks, and a single die-cast aluminum rear swing arm controlled by a shock absorber with an adjustable spring base. Wheels are 14-inch cast alloy, shod with meaty tires, 120/80 at the front and 150/70 at the rear. The CE02 weighs 132 kilograms in the 11 kilowatt version. There are two driving modes: Flow, which offers maximum regenerative braking, and Surf, which offers a sharper throttle response. The optional Highline package adds Flash mode for sportier performance. Priced from $8,194, the Highline package boosts that to $9,069. The proportions combine large wheels with a compact 53.2-inch wheelbase. Single-sided swing arm showcases the rear disc wheel. The CE02 is equipped with a 3.5-inch 89mm TFT display and a USB-C port for charging personal electronic devices. That 60 miles per hour top speed is quick enough, both in terms of the CE02's intended duty cycle and the fact those small wheels wouldn't engender straight-line stability at higher speeds. BMW Motorrad includes automatic stability control and recuperation stability control. The design features exposed drive belts and minimal bodywork. Seat height measures 29.5 inches. A 15-degree maximum incline capability suits urban environments. The CE02 launched in 2023 targeting young urban riders. The motor uses a BMW-developed permanent magnet synchronous design. The electric traction motor is mounted to the chassis, not the swing arm, reducing unsprung weight. A toothed belt drive is used to transmit power from the motor to the rear wheel. At number 2, we have the Rion RE90. American manufacturer Rion Engineering built the RE90 for extreme performance. The scooter generates 12,000 watts of combined motor power from dual 6,000-watt units. A 72-volt, 52.5 amp-hour battery pack enables ranges up to 100 kilometers in eco mode. Maximum verified speed exceeds 100 kilometers per hour. The RE90 weighs 45 kilograms with optional carbon fiber components, reducing weight to 41 kilograms. The frame uses CNC machined aluminum with carbon fiber deck and fenders. Adjustable racing suspension provides 18 centimeters of travel. 6-piston hydraulic brakes use 203mm rotors adapted from downhill mountain bikes. 12-inch pneumatic tires measure 90 millimeters wide. Rion sells the RE90 for $8,995 in base configuration. The company offers a track package with upgraded motors pushing total output to 15,000 watts for an additional $2,000. Acceleration testing showed 0 to 80 kilometers per hour in under 4 seconds. The design prioritizes weight reduction and aerodynamics. Racing-style ergonomics include rear-set foot platforms. At number 1, we have the Kaabo Wolf King GT. The Kaabo Wolf King GT claims the top position with verified speeds exceeding 100 kilometers per hour. Dual 4,000-watt motors generate 8,000 watts combined peak output. A 72-volt 40-amp-hour battery pack delivers ranges up to 120 kilometers depending on riding conditions. The Wolf King GT weighs 51 kilograms and accommodates riders up to 180 kilograms. Massive 12-inch pneumatic off-road tires measure 110 millimeters wide. Triple spring suspension with 15 centimeters of travel handles extreme terrain. 6-piston hydraulic brakes use 180mm rotors adapted from motorcycle applications. The deck measures 30 centimeters wide and 75 centimeters long, providing exceptional stability. A premium TFT display shows voltage per battery cell and real-time amperage draw. Kaabo prices the Wolf King GT at $4,799. Independent speed testing in controlled environments recorded a maximum velocity of 106 km per hour. Acceleration testing demonstrated 0 to 80 km per hour in 4.2 seconds. The Wolf King GT includes an aluminum stand capable of supporting the full weight for maintenance. Water resistance rating reaches IPX4, allowing operation in light rain. The scooter uses a Vector FOC controller, providing smooth power delivery across 99 acceleration levels. Frame stress testing showed the aluminum alloy construction withstands impacts up to 5 G-forces without deformation. Kaabo reported selling over 8,000 Wolf King GT units globally between its launch in late 2022 and the end of 2024. The scooter features cruise control, electronic steering dampening, and customizable throttle curves.